now. Don't you dare let that little rat dog piss on my walkway again.
Tom, it's Tara Hitchcock from Harkins Theaters. I normally would dress up, but I had a sweatshirt that happens to say, always look on the bright side. And I thought that was perfect for this film.
Let's do it, because Otto doesn't figure out how to do that until just before the movie's over.
It takes him about an hour and 40 minutes.
Yes,
but yes,
it does. And, you know, and why does it happen? Because those insane people moved across the street. So when we were watching this, I thought, well, this is really great, because the worst thing that could happen to Otto Anderson is the best thing that has happened to Otto Anderson. You know, these kids and these Mexicans, and they speak with this loud thing, and they can't drive. They're going to drive. This is a disaster. It turns out to be. And what brings them back to life, which is, always look on the bright side.
Are you always this unfriendly?
I am not unfriendly.
Okay, you're not.
I'm curious, if I move in next to Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, what kind of neighbors am I in for?
You'll never see us, you know. We'll put up trees in order to block your view. We'll have you'll be on the other side of the berm from us. And the most you'll get, let's say if you're out walking your dog, don't let that dog pee on our driveway. You'll get a flash of the high beams, and that's how you'll know it's us as we're going by.
Okay, so then what do I have to bake? What do I have a chance of getting you to warm up if I bake it and bring it over, like in this film?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I'd be a sucker for your banana bread, but I'm going to assume you know how to make a decent banana bread.
Who doesn't?
Okay, can't go wrong with good banana bread. But then, see, you'll put us in that position of reciprocity. And, you know, we'd be coming by with some, some Greek stuff that you might not quite recognize or something like that. Or, you know, one day I just might leave a roast chicken on your front step, and that'll be good enough. I can't deal with that burden. So please don't bring baked goods by.
Hi. We wanted to properly introduce ourselves.
Congratulations to the two of you. You know, you make the ideal neighbors. And I know one of the first things that Marisol does is bring over, obviously, a nice dish for her very curmudgeonly neighbor, Tom Hanks. Is there an actor's equivalent to that? When you start a movie with somebody, do you bring them a gift?
Well, not anymore. Maybe it was used at some point.
I usually do it at the end. Like, I'll always bring, I mean, depends on the person. I'll bring a tequila or something from Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly at the end.
You listen to me. You have given birth to 2 children. You learned a new language. You will have no problem learning how to drive.
You know, it's interesting. The tagline of the movie, or one of them, is life is a journey that's meant to share. And I'm curious, I'll start with you, Mariana. What is something you absolutely do not like sharing?
What I don't like sharing? I guess my private life. I'm very reserved with what goes on with my relationships, including with my, I'm just, even with my friends, I don't overshare or share too much of what's been going on. I go through my processes on my own, and might be seen as a bit like loner, because, but that's how I like to do it. Yeah.
Now that you mention it like that, I mean, recently I play tennis, and it's very hard for me to lend my racket to someone. I don't know what it is.
Rent your own. I don't want.
It's like, yeah, it was tough.